Hello. Today we are going to be throwing knives into ballistics gel. Yes, I went and got a block. It's going to be great. Let me pull it out of there for you real quick. If I can. Here it is. Oh yeah. Give that a try. Okay, so we got ballistics gel, and here are the things that I'm going to be throwing at it. We'll start off with the throwing knives. My favorite throwing knife. Cold steel. This one's all damaged and dull and broken, but we'll see how that one works. Then I have a brand new one, really sharp. Not really sharp, but it's got a good edge on it, really good tip on it. We're going to try throwing a screwdriver and see what that does. Flathead screwdriver. And last, we're going to throw a 12-inch nail. See what happens there. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, first of all, we're going to throw the old broken up knife. I'm going to do a practice throw first, just to make sure I can hit good before I start hitting into the gel. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I'm going to try to hit the gel. Okay. Okay, first two times I threw at it, it did not have the slow motion camera on, so I'm going to do it a third time and see if we got it this time. Alright, so it wasn't a perfect hit. You can see the scar right there. Went in the top and popped out. Yeah, so we're going to try that again. Alrighty, so here it goes. See where that one hit. Nope, just sort of bounced off. That's about right. Alright, one more time. I'm struggling with my aim today. Thing's already getting dirty, but you can see the two jab scars down there. Like one's right here and the other one's right there. It's already going halfway through the block. That's with a dull knife. So, alright, that was the old knife. Now we're going with the new knife. The new sharp one. See what this one does. The other one made it halfway through the block. Let's see if this one can make it all the way through. Whew. I'm flying back out of there. Okay, so this one did a lot better. You can see the scar of the knife, how it curves down. This thing went all the way in. The gel curved the knife down and it hit the wood underneath the block. So that was a whole lot better. Okay, we're gonna try this one again. Okay, so that one was pretty good too. You can see the scar of that one going down. At an angle. Yeah, that one well over halfway through the block. Okay, so dull knife, sharp knife, dull knife, sharp. Sharp goes a lot further. You can see the sharp knife goes probably about 1.5 inches further than the dull one. Alright, now time for the screwdriver. Okay, now I'm going to use the flathead screwdriver. And I'm throwing it half spin because no spin with this is really difficult and I haven't quite learned it yet. So I'm going to do half spin. Oof. Okay, screwdriver did pretty good. So it went about not quite as far as the throwing knife, but it stayed there. So apparently the knives are so wide that they bounce back out, and the screwdriver is super thin. The gel can't push it back out, so it stays in. Huh, not bad. Okay, now let's move on to the nail. Okay, now we're going to do half spin on a nail. So that is a lot thicker than the screwdriver, and the tip is definitely not very sharp. So we're going to see what this does. Alrighty. Oh. Alright, so nail. It's all dirty, it's hard to see. Let's see from the side. Okay, so the nail went in almost as far as the screwdriver. It's hard to see the scar, but it comes down like this. So, yeah, the nail went as far as the screwdriver, but did bounce back out a little bit. Left a nasty wound. Ouch. Okay, now let's test something else. Now we're going to test, since it's the ballistics gel represents flesh, we're going to test and put pants on there, these pretty tough canvas pants, and see what the knife, how the knife goes through and what basically will stop it. I think it's going to go through no problem and go just as far as it did before, but we got to find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the pants around like this, leave a little bit exposed on the outside, and then stick them underneath. So that way the gel will hold it down and it won't all just suck into the wound when the knife goes in. Alright, for this one we're going to use the sharp knife. See what happens. If I could hit it. that skimmed along the top. Oof. Alrighty. So that, yeah, didn't stop it at all. Okay, so it actually did a little bit. So it completely went through, probably up to there, a little bit further in the scar, I think. Let me see. Yeah. There's the wound. It's almost right on top of another one. No, it's not. That's a new one. So it went over halfway through the block after going through the pants. Yeah, does nothing. Okay, now I'm going to double it up. Put it on there. See what happens. Alright, I'll be able to, and it's a little bit loose up front, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, now we've doubled it up. See what happens. Okay, so this last one went through here. Alright. 2 layers of like canvas. Let's see where if we can see the scar. It's not easy. It's underneath this one. But anyway, oh, there we go. There it is. Went through 2 layers of canvas, went up, and then went all the way halfway through the block. At least halfway through the block. So yeah, that would do some serious damage. Okay. Now we know that canvas doesn't protect you. Okay, now I put some weight on there. So hopefully that reduces the jiggle. And it can see how far the knife goes in and if it'll stay in with weight on it. Don't know if it'll work. We'll find out. Okay, now we got weight on it. Let's see if the knife stays in this time. Oh, it did. This time the knife stayed in, and it was in probably about 2 inches further than it is now, so it bounced that back a little bit, but the weight on it kept the knife from coming all the way out. Nice. All right, let's do it again with everything this time. Now we're gonna throw all of them. All right, they all go in pretty good and stay in with the weight on it. I'm really happy with the knife staying in. That one actually, that's where it stopped this time. It didn't bounce back. Nice. Okay, I've been using probably 360 frames a second slow-mo video. Now I'm going to try to get a 960 frames a second slow-mo. It only takes in little tiny increments, so it's going to be super hard to get. All right, here we go. Okay, got a couple good whacks. The one that caught mostly on the slow-mo, I mean, it cut a very deep gash in this gel. And then the second one made a, you can see that right there next to the edge, pretty deep gash itself. Anyway, if that's your thigh muscle, the knife is definitely gonna hit the bone, and that wouldn't be good. Okay, so the knife goes in halfway through the block, so that would be that deep. All right, let's see how far I can stab it into the block and see if the throw is more powerful. Ready? Well, that's about the same. Me stabbing it as hard as I can, and the knife being thrown goes about the same distance. Huh, not bad. So if you like this video and you want to see more, whether knife throwing, rebuilding cars, or whatever else you want to see, comment below what you want to see. And also, if you want to support this channel, I have wallets for sale on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description, and here's a picture of what they look like. They're really good wallets. I actually use one myself. So if you want to support this channel, go buy one of those. And see you next time.